So, well, no, they're here. Why can't it just go when I click my name? Why can't it just go there? Louise. Why didn't that emote work? Emote. Clean? There we go. Huh. Maybe I typed it wrong. Or maybe I put emotes. Alright. I got the gas station convenience store open up down here in the ghetto there. Nail clipper.
I'll rob it.
Yeah. You can. Come on, bring it down. Bring it on. I don't know how many cops are on right now. You have to have so many cops before you can actually do that, but like 3 or 4 cops. Step out for 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's go on out here. Sweep right in. Well, we can go right inside. Sweep. Gonna sweep this mess up here. Oh. Try it again. We'll push that broom out of there. Alright, got a customer. Go on, no, that's out of order. Shoot. He doesn't come in here and try to rob me.
I would.
Bing bong! Welcome to LTD.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. How's your evening going?
Not too bad.
How's your evening going? We got a sale on beer and on the Pisswasser. Let's see, we got slushies or 50% off, and then we got E-colas. You can buy 2, you get 2 for 1.
Oh, okay. Like the cans or the case?
Just the cans. The beer is the case, but the E-colas is 2 cans.
Okay. Got it.
2 cans for $2.50. And the case of the Pisswasser is I think that's $8.99 for a 12 pack, so it'd be $8.99.
Alrighty. Bag of chips, like tortilla chips, jar of salsa, and 2 cans of E. Cola.
Okay, so the bag of chips, $2. You got the 2 sodas, that would be $2.50. So we're at $5.50 or $4.50. And then what was the last thing here?
Jar of salsa.
Oh, the salsa. Yeah, I'll throw that in for $1. So how about $5.50?
$5.50. Alrighty. Here you go. Just keep the change. 10.
Okay, I didn't get anything. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's actually working yet.
Yeah, it's not. We don't have inventories.
No problem. I gotcha. Thank you for your business, sir. You have a wonderful night. You need a bag?
If I could, please, yeah, that'd be appreciated.
Okay, there you go.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good one.
Thank you for shopping LTD. See you again.
Oh my god. Oh, that would make me want to go on a murder rampage. Yes. Right. Oh, is that why? All this time I've been wondering. Oh, okay. I mean, really, really, ultimately, I miss Battlefield. I mean, the good version. I really do. I still think about it. Those days are over. Nothing lasts forever. Originally, I was on GameSpy when I was playing Battlefield 1942. Well, I remember going on GameSpy for 1942, but I remember on Battlefield 2, it had its own server list you'd bring up. But maybe they were hosted by him anyhow. I don't know. Well, GameSpy's history now, aren't they? Yeah. No hackers, huh? Baseballs falling from the sky is a bug. I find that a little more normal than baseball. I know I'm pushing your buttons. Just let me push your buttons and I'll stop them. That's not true. You have no evidence of that. You have no evidence that I do that. Telling. No, I'm not playing out here to be a nice guy and sell people. I would have. I want to play everyday life. I'll just play it in real life like I do. This here, I can be a real jerk and get away with it.
Damn it. Am I still muted? I wonder if I came through on the stream when I was talking to that guy. Well, it would have probably come through the game, though. So, let's see. On Discord, I gotta look. Make sure I'm... oh. Okay. Let's see. Make sure my toe guy's not there yet. Let me look at my my boss's website here. Make sure we're running the right specials. 50% off all slushies, 2-for-1 cans of E. Cola, and cases of Pisswasser. Oh, it's 25% off. They didn't sell a case for $8.99 because that would have been buy one get one free instead of buy one and a half and get half a free. Or a quarter of one. So I had this thing on my Twitch stream that these guys told me about yesterday. It's like when you like if you what's the word for it? Like subscribe to watch me. If you follow me, that's what the word. If you say, "Oh, anytime Kung Fu Beer comes on, I want to be notified. I want to be able to watch him." There was a setting in Twitch that was relatively new that said when you follow somebody, you've got to wait 30 minutes before you could type in their chat, which is ridiculous. Why would anybody that follows you, why would you have to wait? I mean, I can understand the thinking that, oh, if we... Oh, I got somebody here. We got a cop here, too. He's getting gas. Bing bong. Welcome to LTD.
Howdy.
It's Civ Josh. What can we help you with, officer? We got some deals going on for you. Of course, coffee is going to be free, and you know, donuts. We'll cut you a deal on some donuts if you want them. I know all cops like donuts, but you know, it's you got that thing.
Just the vast majority of us.
Well, it's quick and easy, right?
Yeah, you're right.
But colas, we got 2 for 1.
Okay.
Of course, you have to pull over and use the restroom, but 2 for 1 on those, and beer, which you're not interested in being on duty, but you come back later, 25% off cases of Pisswasser.
Ooh, there you go. Something to keep in mind for when I get off shift.
Yeah, and the slushies are 50% off, so the slushies are 50 cents.
Okay.
And the donuts are 25 cents a pop
All
there.
from the McDonald's Shamrock
Good
Shake.
deal. All right. Well, let me look around.
Yes, sir. How's your night going?
Oh, not too bad. Yourself?
Well, it's ending a shift here. Actually, it's morning now. Man, time flies.
It sure does.
Yeah, things are going pretty good here. We got nobody from the ghetto down the street coming over here and trying to rob me today, so of course
Well, that's always a good day.
the day is young.
That's true. Don't jinx yourself.
Yes, sir. Well, we could always count on your support to help us out anyways in that case.
This is very true.
I've got a hot water thing back there by the soda for your noodles there if you want to pour some steaming hot water in there and get them ready to go.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, look at all that steam. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know it's the good stuff.
What flavor did you grab there? Just the vegetable noodles?
I grabbed chicken.
Oh, that one's good too.
I grabbed chicken.
Man, it must be hard to, you never get a chance to have a nice hot meal, or rarely anyways.
It's true. Yeah, I could probably count on one hand the number of times I get to sit down and have an actual meal.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like at a table.
So stuff's changed in OCRP now. I'm only been here for a couple weeks.
All right. Well,
Hold on a
got the thing of chips, cup of noodles, and an iced tea.
All right, sir. So I'm iced tea. I'm just gonna let you have the cup of
Okay.
noodles. It's normally $1. Give it to you 50 cents, and the chips. It's $1 there. So we're just looking at $1.50.
All right. There you go, my friend.
Thank you much, sir. Do you need a bag? Do you need a bag for that?
No, I should be all set.
All right, sir. Thank you. You be safe tonight.
Thank you, likewise.
Thank you for shopping LTD. Bing
Have a
bong.
good one.
Where's my bag?
Yeah.
You're not
So
giving me any noodles.
with OCRP right now, we're testing a Magic. We're testing a 64 player, the next iteration of 5M. It's called OneSync. By the same people are developing it. They're trying to get up to eventually 256 concurrent players. Apparently, this is as of today a 64 player server that we're beta testing. So not all the normal scripts and everything is running on this server because Dave just turned it on about 5 hours ago. And so we have limited scripts running right now. So everybody that's on here is doing a lot more role play than is normal for having things available to us. So being, running the LTD 24/7, it's easy. I just go in there and stand there. Not a whole lot I have to do, but there's about 6 or 7 scripts running right now, and that's it. All right, now. So that was a police officer that came in here, and it's so these guys drive around. There's not that many people in the server right now either. Now there's close to 10, if not, and spread through this, the whole GTA map, 10 people.
Yeah.
And so the guys that are doing law enforcement, and if there's like 2 or 3 civilians running around in the entire map, speeding, is like, they can only pull over the same people so many times before it gets boring. So they like to do other than come in here, and I have a retired CVPI coming now. It's just the interaction, you know. People come in, interaction, and I'm gonna be surprised if this guy's coming in to rob me.
Every time you say that, my fangs come out.
Yeah, they do. You're all excited about that.
Morning.
Bing bong. Hey, how you doing? So I got some specials going on today. I got slushies 50% off, and then we got some Pisswasser. It's 25% off a case, and the other one's E-Colas. If you buy one, you get two.
Something about buy one get one too?
Yeah, E-Colas. If you it's $2.50 and you get two of them for $2.50.
Oh man, I'm a Sprunk guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have those, but those aren't on sale. Those are $2.50 a can.
Alright, let's see.
All right, what you got? A pack of gum here, ice cream. Ooh, those are good ice creams too. I like those.
Yeah, one piece of ice cream, just one of those cherry poppers. One of these, whatever this is, vanilla sprunk or whatever. I don't know. Just want to try it. And 2 meteorite bars.
All right, so that's gonna be for the bars. We'll call it buck. The ice cream's a buck and the gum's a buck. So we're just looking at $3 today.
Alright, let me get my wallet out here.
Would you like a bag, sir?
No, I'm good. I'll put it in my pockets. Here's $5. Keep the change.
Wow, thank you very much, sir. You have a wonderful day, and thank you for shopping, LTD.
Yeah, no problem. I might be back later if I get hungry.
Come on, we got all kinds of food.
Stay safe, man.
All right, you too. Thank you very much. Yeah, now you'd never be able to handle this, man. You're gonna stay in character. You can't eat trees. I mean,
Oh, it would cause me to go bananas. I'd be freaking out, shooting. I'd do anything I could. Anyway, I'd go out there with a butter knife if I had to.
you'd grab a pencil and start stabbing yourself in the eye. Yeah.
Nope. Maybe somebody else saw.
Okay.
I'm civil in real life. I don't want to be civil in my pretend life.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
I want to team up with my buddies and let's go get them.
Well, except your buddies can't stand the fact that there's flying frickin' motorcycles in Grand Theft Auto and flying cars.
No, there's no argument there. I don't debate
it's
that.
Ridiculous. It was fun until they did that. I didn't mind sniping at people, and you know, occasionally they'd get the jet, and you just break out the sniper rifle, and you could shoot at them and hit them. You know, of course they'd demolish you every time, but at least there was a sense of not necessarily fairness, but you know, you had a little bit more chance than with those stupid flying things. Plus, it was more realistic. Somebody shooting at you in a jet versus a motorcycle that flies through the air.
I agree.
Well,
I just think that's why I call them faggot bikes. And it just pisses them off whenever I do. For some reason, they really hate that term. I mean, you know, it's been around forever, but they just hate that term.
well,
Nobody likes to be called that.
no. Okay. Doom 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 doom.
Like I say, there are ways to defeat those things, though, if you want to take the time to do it. And when you do, it does really piss them off.
Yeah.
Because they think they're so invincible.
Okay. Ooh, remove removes boom, raises boom, removes light fixture. I wonder what they're doing over there. All right. Let's see. I don't have to restock the ice creams. That's good. Why do I hear flares? Flies. Whoa, cockroach. What the hell are cockroaches doing on the ground? Almost like a real liquor store here with cockroaches everywhere. Eventually my guy will start sweeping the floor, just not yet. All right, Mosquito is playing PUBG. There's as far as GTA is concerned, I saw the newswire. There was a bunch of biker stuff going on, you know, earn money, biker stuff, double RP and double money and all that. Did you see any of that? Are you seeing people do that stuff in the game, which wouldn't bother you? You would just blow them up anyways when they're trying to make some money.
Oh yeah, isn't that the point?
I guess. I thought the point was to sweep the floor to get rid of the cockroaches in the LTD liquor store, gas station, convenience store.
If I want a friendly game, I'll play chess.
That's not friendly. Man, chess
Yeah,
gets pretty intense.
Others.
You've never played with a Russian.
Yeah, okay.
Which is from the Germanic tribe, according to your recent thing. Let's check here.
I'll tell you who's rough playing again. You know, my daughter is, an amateur state champion. Is anybody in the stream?
Yep, you got 2 people watching it, and I don't know who they are.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. It says there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 users in here, but I don't know. Twitch doesn't always, and that. So I don't know if it could be Twitch, could be YouTube, it could be whatever. It's just showing me. Oh, I don't have the other. I'm not running a Streamlabs, so it's not telling me how many. This one is a fan account and not the real person. All right. Fan of me or fan of? Up. There's a cop out there, and there's a clown horn. So it sounds like you're here. Oh, that might be the truck going by. Thought I heard a cop.
Well, I'm in a tank here. I'm blowing up cops left and right. So do they got a tank in that game? I imagine you can't get it.
No, I mean right now you could, because, like I said, we're in the development stage. So you could.
You have something like Tank Night.
Well, remember I talked about they do that purge.
Yes, that's the name of a movie, by the way, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where they got.
You know the movie, where everybody's allowed for 24 hours to go nuts up.
Yep.
Actually, that movie wasn't bad.
It wasn't.
I don't know if I want to live a life like that, but it was a pretty good movie.
It wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it had the dude. Oh, I can't.
I like how everything. The only thing that was off limit were government buildings and police departments.
So when we do the purge here, there's no such thing as off limits. It's totally up your alley, but it only happens every once a quarter.
Yeah. I remember that in a movie where they were explaining you attack a police department or a government building or a police officer or government agent, it's instant death penalty for you and your family or something like that.
Yeah. Let's see. So I've had like 3 or 4 of the players on the server in here, and that means there's like 3 or 4 left. Oh, we got another. Somebody else coming to get gas. Because you just can't clean these windows enough here. Bojack's playing Daisy, he said right now.
And Berriman's playing Player Unknown or.
Yeah, he usually does. Bing bong. Welcome to LTD. Sound like Dirty Kurt. How are you doing this afternoon?
Just a pack of gum.
You want a pack of gum? Okay, sir, that'll be $1, please.
Alright, here you go.
Thank you very much. Would you like a bag?
No.
All right, you
Thanks.
have a wonderful day. Thank you for shopping LTD. God didn't even want to talk. You're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like,
What? Is that what he said to you?
no, he just like, I mean, he was kind of talking like that. Like I said, it's on the stream. He came and got gas and then he came and got a pack, just a pack of gum. It's like, all right, there you go. So I told Bojack, it just said, you know, twitch.tv/Kung Fu Beer, and I said, and we're on Discord. Oh, you know what? I never even locked my, Oh, there we go. Alright, he might be back for more. Yep. Bing bong. Welcome to LTD, sir.
Hello.
I think you were here earlier, were you not?
Yep.
Well, thank you for returning.
Oh, my fangs are so out.
You just want to blow them up.
Take him hostage, you know, something. You guys want this player back? It'll cost you $1 million.
Yeah.
Now, if they
You have
allowed
a
stuff like
box,
that,
like-
I would join that game,
like
and
those
I
beer
couldn't get on there
boxes, if
fast
there's,
enough. I'd pay him to be.
Vanilla Sprunks or whatever in the back.
Yeah, what about the vanilla sparks?
You got like a box of them, like 24 pack.
You want a case? Wonderful.
Yeah. You got those?
We sure do, and you know what? I'm going to cut you a deal if you want a whole case. Let's see. I'm going to do it for $18.50, sir.
Alright, where do you keep that at?
You can come get one of these right here if you like. Yeah, if you want a full case, I've got some right here on the. They're not cold though. I apologize. So you could take a couple of the cold ones if you'd like as well. Yes, sir. Right there. Yes. You need help with that? Let me go get the door for you.
I got it.
All right.
Alright, I'll have this, just this one case, and then one of the green sludgies.
So the green slushie is just $1.
Alright. You
So
said the other one was
18.50
okay.
$18.50 and $1, $19.50, sir.
Alright, it's only 50 cents, so here's the $20 bill. You can keep the 50 cents.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
You know, they got
I'll come back
Shamrock
for the
Shakes
case. I
over at
just said
McDonald's.
we're
Why
gonna
don't you start selling those?
take the sludgy out real quick.
All right, sir. Would you like me to bring the?
That's fine.
You were talking when he was. I couldn't hear what he was saying.
Oh.
Alright, you have a nice day.
All right, sir. You too. Thank you very much for shopping again, LTD. Oops. Damn it. I'm still curious where those baseballs came from.
Baseball.
Yeah, there's a few baseballs on the ground. Bojack, you on? Is that you? You one of them there too? Really? What? Cleaning the gas pumps? I gotta be doing something. The boss sees I'm sitting around just wasting time. I'm probably fire me. Sid Ryan, I'm sure he wants his company looking tip top. There's another baseball right there. The heck? A couple of them. What is this guy doing? He's replacing light bulbs. He's on booms. I wonder if he's changing a sign out somewhere. Okay, for those of you who joined, thank you for watching. We're currently testing out our 64-player OCRP server. A lot of the scripts are disabled, so there's not a whole lot we can do, but we just got to make the best of what we got, and it's currently in testing phase anyways, so we were able to get, I don't know, 40, 50 people earlier on at the same time, and everything was seemed to be working pretty good. So now we're actually, the ones who are on right now are actually on here just doing nothing pretty much. Trying to keep it going and see how the server reacts to all the players on it. So even though I'm out here cleaning gas pumps, it's just because I'm here. And best that we could do. Let's clean this side now. I can't force nothing, so we just gotta wait till people show up. All right. I think Bojack was here and then left. Couldn't stand it. He's playing DayZ, which is couldn't wait to get back into that game.
You ever see that movie with Stallone called Demolition Man?
Yeah, wasn't Schwarzenegger in that too?
No. Snipes, Wesley Snipes was in it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this reminds me of, what you're doing. Remember the murder, death, police? Everything was prim and proper. There was one restaurant.
Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill.
Murder, death, kill, yeah. That's what you're doing. And see, I'd like to be like the Wesley Snipes in there.
Okay. I almost typed kill. I was doing an emote and I wanted to do kill, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 baseballs on the ground. I think somebody was chucking them at my windows, but I don't know who was or where it came from or. All right, it's getting dark. It's like a 24-hour shift here. Oh, yeah, there are a couple more that I didn't count. Holy cow. And you can't even pick them up, so I wonder if somebody had to throw them. So, yeah, that's interesting. All right, dude, feel free to sweep whenever. He gets registration. Bada bing bing bing. Man, I have a feeling my tires got slashed, by the way. They were slashed yesterday. Twice. I have a feeling you came on and did it.
Me?
Yeah.
I can't get in the game. That'd be a little tough.
It doesn't matter. You figured it out.
Well, it was just my spirit doing it.
Yeah, your spirit angel?
Yep.
There's no explanation other than... Yeah, I think you came in and... Well, who's this guy? Okay, so there's a police officer down there. All right. Damn cats. Oh, he's probably getting a call. He's pulling somebody over. Gonna go patrol the ghetto right now. Well, I think that, man, there's a lot of sirens going on. What in the hell is that? Is a helicopter right over here? Oh. Somebody threw stuff at my car here and broke the, threw coffee or something on it. Why? Or is that bird shit? I'll have to take that to the car wash. I'm telling you, I think my tires are slashed. As soon as I drive away, they're gonna pop. Oh, you know what? That script's not in here, so no, it can't be. Hey, cop's back. No worries, Magic. Helicopter's back. Wow, they're low.
Call me at the place tonight.
The hell happened over there?
Hey, honey boo, you look great. You know you need to stop.
Oh, you can't walk with coffee in your hand. That sucks. Yeah, yes. Shoot. Even if we had 45, 50 players in at the same time, that would be a lot different than it's been. 64 player max. I mean, you know, when Jeff comes in, the server fills up pretty quick. And a lot of people don't go to server 2 because it's not as populated. And if he was in, you know, if he comes in and then we fill up 64 players, then it'd be pretty crazy, especially with all the AI. If we can get rid of some of the AI, it'd be even better. Check inventory.
What the fuck just happened?
I mean, even when he's not in, if get those nights where apparently, as I said, I'm pretty new here. I've only been here around a couple weeks, but the last 2 weeks I haven't been able to come on, so that's why you're seeing a little bit more of me in the last few days. But if you get, you know, just a 30-player server is amazing. I couldn't imagine doubling that. It'd be wild. Be a lot going on. And I would just say that that means there would be, what, 32 law enforcement and then 32 civs. So that means they're going to have to hopefully open up law enforcement. That's what I want to do. Obviously, everybody comes into roleplay wants to end up being law enforcement at some point. I want to go air unit, though, is my ultimate goal. People like Nail Clifford consider that extremely boring, flying around in circles and using a spotlight to find bad guys, but he has to throw C4 out with bow ties and wrapping on it, blow people sky high. Not his cup of tea. That's why we have different types of games for everyone. So now I got, I think I'm one of the viewers because I'm watching my stream so I can see the chat. I could just launch the chat kind of screen just to see it, but anyways, there's somebody watching my stream right now commenting on stuff. Their account was just created and they followed me today, so it could be one of the bosses of this place, somebody from OCRP watching, make sure I'm not doing anything dumb, or just somebody who doesn't want their real account being known.
What video card are you using right now?
I still have the 970.
Well, I see that. See, I'm getting ready. I'm putting together parts for the new computer, so I just buy them as I see them now.
Yeah, I'm working on the same idea. I need to upgrade as well.
Yeah,
at least a video card for sure.
Well, I'm not just getting that. I'm getting a new motherboard, processor, everything. I'm buying stuff as I see it on sale. And they got Newegg right now has a Gigabyte GeForce 2070 on sale for $459 with free shipping. 2070 is one of the latest cards. So.
I was just saying, Magic. I was just explaining to him. So you know how I'm brand loyal for stuff.
Well, I normally.
Well, it's not that I normally am. I always am. So I personally have never owned anything, at least since...
I have.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about me. I'm telling the story. Therefore, it's related to what I'm going to say. Since about 1998 or 1999, I've never owned anything but and there's reasons for this. I mean, I've had problems in the past with certain things, but I've never owned anything but an Asus motherboard. And since I made the switch, holy shit, somebody's here. Since the switch, since NVIDIA bought 3DFX, because I was 3DFX. Oh.
Yeah, I already know all that. We've gone through that before, and you're going to buy the, what's her name out
EVGA.
there? EVG. I already know all that. I know all that already.
I'm just saying. So if you're asking...
But I'm willing to...
If you're asking my opinion on other... If you're asking my...
I wasn't.
But I used to test the waters. I used to test all that stuff. And I like engineering.
Well, here's my experience. I have several Asus cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're older, but they're going strong. I mean, they're my daughter's video cards.
Okay.
My daughter's computer, I've got Asus board and ASRock boards, 2 ASRock boards that are still going strong, and those are from 2011.
Yeah. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them. I'm just saying I'm brand loyal.
But regardless, I'm willing to take a walk on the wild side when it comes to a video card, and I'm just looking up this Gigabyte. Gigabyte's had good ratings on cards.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, and the 2070 they got here actually gets quite a good rating from a lot of people here. So.
Yep. Oops. I just dropped my.
I might just grab it.
And I mean that's something. If you think that's something you should do, then that's something you should do.
G-Skill. They've got the G-Skill Trident Z.
I use their RAM, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. The RAM, and they got it on sale for $189. 16 gigabyte.
Yeah.
That's their gaming RAM, more or less. So, not that I'm going to crank.
I like Crucial's my favorite. Corsair's good. I've used Kingston. I have. What'd you just say the name was? G-Skill. I have G-Skill now, and I don't have any problems.
Well, I have.
But I'm not brand loyal to RAM. I'm brand loyal to boards, and I'm brand loyal to video cards. The two main components, and I'm also brand loyal to CPUs.
Well, yeah, there isn't much choice there, but yeah.
AMD is not a bad choice. I
didn't say that. I just said there's not much choice when it comes to.
You got two.
Got two. That's it.
And I used AMD for years when the socket. I started using AMD during socket 7, and then used them through slot A, and then I went back to Pentium during the Pentium 2 age, I believe. Just because AMD started getting.
You had to have, or I used to tease you about it.
Yeah, but I mean, AMD started getting more expensive. The reason I used AMD is when I was in the Navy. I mean, AMD was cheaper, and you were getting more performance at that time for your money. And then they started.
I remember that well.
And then Intel took the reins back, and their processors, due to competition, came down. So that's when I switched back.
They took the reins back with the Core series. When they got into the Core series, man, those were great. And then they stepped up from there.
They actually took it back with slot 1, which was the brick Intel
Pentium. I'm talking about when AMD outsold them during the Pentium 4 days, or in 05 or 06.
Yeah, but I switched back during the slot 2 day, or the I don't remember the socket. I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, it's slot 1.
No, I realize that, but AMD caught up and passed them, and then when they came out with their Core series, then they shot way ahead.
It's funny because you had the Pentium 4, or the Pentium. I'm sorry, the Pentium. And then they came out, their Pentium 1 was a slot 1. In AMD's, there was a slot A in the it was exactly the same thing, except their board, where the pins were 180 degrees out from what Intel's slot 1 was.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, so 478 was the Pentium, and then slot 1/slot A, and then whatever the Pentium 2 brick, Pentium 3 brick, Pentium 4 went back to that wafer chip. And
when they went to the Core, like I say, the Core was the big jump, and the Core 2.
Right, at that point I wasn't building my own, I wasn't building computers as often, so I lost touch of what, we've talked about it, about the different architecture and stuff. I lost touch of what was what at that point because I didn't care. It's like I wasn't building them. So, and I still don't really even care anymore because, I look at an i7. i5, i3. So I would only buy an i7 these days. All the other bells and whistles of the i7, what if it's a Skylake or whatever, I don't really pay attention to that. I'm gonna buy an i7, and then I'll just look at it's a i7 what, you know, it's the latest one, the 87, the 9600 or whatever it is, K.
Yeah.
I look on Google and I look at the reviews and I say, okay, what's a good one to get? I don't need the best, but I also don't want to be more than a generation behind, because that just means you have to upgrade.
No, I know
sooner.
that. I know.
Right.
Yeah, I've already decided on my
Well, once you figure out the
Gabby Lake
processor,
or whatever, that's what I'm going with.
Gabby,
the
yeah.
processors.
Once Gabby with a G. Once you figure out what processor you want, well, then you find out your motherboard. That dictates how much RAM or what type of RAM you get, and then that's all you need to know. Then you buy your
right. I've already got that planned out. I've got a whole bunch of stuff planned out. I'm just looking for right now. I'm in the price versus quality mode. You know, I'm not going to buy something because it's a good price if it's a piece of shit. But I'm also going. I'm going to probably go with. I'm not completely set on hard drives. I'm going to go with the main hard drive's obviously going to be SSD. I'm going to probably go with a 500 gigabyte.
Actually, now here's something to consider. On the new motherboards, you have the new type of hard drive, and it's called. I literally just forgot it as I said. Standby one. It's a card. It looks like a stick of RAM. The M2 drive. The M2 drive fits onto the motherboard like a stick of RAM does, but it's you know, vertical or horizontal into the motherboard. But the speeds you get from them, it's 4 to 8 times what an SSD is, because the SSD has to go through the system bus.
Right.
The M2 is basically directly welded onto it, the interfaces. So
What's it called, an M2 hard drive?
M2, yeah.
Let me look here. Hold on.
And most of the motherboards that you are going to buy have an M2 slot or multiple M2 slots on them.
Yeah, I'm looking now. Hold on.
So if you get a terabyte M2, I mean, you're gonna be spending $300-400 on that.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
Danny had told me, you know, when he built his, that he had a motherboard and he had 2 1 terabyte M2s, and he had one for just data or whatever. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing all that? He's like, why not? I'm like, because you just don't. You're just burning money, dude.
All right.
Yeah, you put the games that you play most often. A couple
Here it
games.
is. Okay, I found it. They got it. Listen, they got form factor M.2-228.
Right. So, well, 228 would be 228. You'd want a 1 terabyte. I wouldn't do anything less than a terabyte these days. So if you did a Samsung 860 Evo or 870 Evo or Pro, if you really want some crazy stuff, you do an 870 Evo or 870 Pro M2, that should roughly be $350-400.
I'm looking now.
But the speeds are insane. And then you just, if you wanted to get another terabyte SATA for $120 or whatever to put other games on.
Well, I'm looking at 1 terabyte M2s. The cheapest ones are $109.
Yeah,
Those
but
are by. Hold on.
Let's look at Samsung 870. I wouldn't go less than an 870 at this point.
Working on it. Hold on a minute. 870. Samsung 870.
You have the Evo and the Pro. And then some other lower brands.
So you're saying Samsung only right now?
For the M2?
Yes
for
or
the
no?
For M2,
Yes, for the M2, yes.
For M2 or SATA, I would, at this point in my life, say only Samsung.
All right, so hold on. I just picked that, so let me see what it filters out.
And of course, I have Crucial Drive in my main Mac. I have a.
So you said the 870 or hold on. You said the 870 or better.
I would recommend the 870 or better. It costs a little bit more, but I think it's worth it speed-wise.
All right, let's pick that. Hold on.
If you're trying to go cheaper, an 860 wouldn't be that bad. But
Well,
I
they
mean,
got 860s. Yeah. Hold on. Let me do this right here.
are you on Newegg or Amazon?
Newegg.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd want one that's a PCI Express versus SATA, right? Obvious.
No, you want an M.2.
Why do they got interface here though?
Don't worry about that. You want
Oh,
an M2.
Okay, got it. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
M2 is its own interface. Okay, so I've been out here drinking coffee for a while, talking about hard drive stuff. Let me go back in and I guess clean something.
Here we go.
Let's see,
So,
641.
They don't have an 870. It goes from 860 Evo series to 960 Evo series.
Okay, so on the M2, really? I thought they had 870 M2s. I've seen them. Maybe look at just Google it and see if they make it.
All right.
I think we're about done here. My friends who are watching the stream, I appreciate you hanging out with me.
No, they got the 970, but not the 8. There's no 870. It doesn't even pop up.
I'm sorry, 970. 970.
Okay.
That's the newest one.
All right, hold on. So you're saying what about the 960?
That would be okay, but I mean 970 is going to be the latest and greatest. And
Evo or the Pro?
that's why I said it depends on how much money you want to send.
All right, well, let's just go 960 and 970 Pro and see what they're...
Okay. Evo would be
All right,
fine.
Yeah, they got the cheapest Pro is a 960 Pro, and that's $400. At a 1 terabyte.
How much?
400.
Yeah.
Now, if I
All right, where am I at here?
don't know what the difference between the Evo and the Pro is.
Just the speeds and things like that. All right, so let me type this here real quick.
Yeah, the Evos are definitely a lot cheaper. So there's got to be. Let me just see what the difference is. Let me do a comparison.
Yeah, nothing is really happening right now, but you know, like I said, it's except me running red lights apparently. Yeah, it's the middle of the week. I heard it was busier during the week, but not so much during the weekend. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm just hanging out, having a good time, hanging out with people, chatting, as you can hear, talking about computer parts. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'll most likely be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna drive this car back to the hotel, or back to my garage, dump it, and I'll be taking off.
Lionel, that is your name now, right?
I probably want to turn. No
Oh,
cop,
the
no stop.
970 Evo is slightly faster than 960 Pro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really about money, but also the Pro. Like there's a huge difference between the 9670 Pro and the 970 Evo. but it's also
That's what I'm looking at.
it's also significant money-wise too.
Yeah, well, of course, the 960 Pro is better than 970 Evo.
It's tomorrow is Friday.
Well, that's confusing. Why did they do that?
Why did I do what? Call one a Pro and one an Evo?
Well, it's funny because the sequential read, the 960 Pro, is 3,500 Mbps, and the 970 Evo is 3,400 Mbps. But on the max sequential write, the 970 Evo is faster. It wouldn't even be worth getting a 970 Evo versus a 960 Pro overall. The numbers are just bigger all the way around. Read and write.
If you're gonna get I mean, it's like getting a 970 or a 2070 video card versus a 2080 video card, right? The 2080 is going to be significant over the one that's just one shyer than it. And then with those, when you have the difference between Pro and Evo, Evo is the consumer and Pro is the more heavier duty one, you know.
Well, the Pro also, I see what the big difference here. It's not so much the speeds compared to, it is faster than the Evo. Not a lot. But what it is, too, it's what can be done with the hard drive, with the driver management. It's a lot different. That's what I'm reading right now. In fact, it's optimized for work environment, and you could do a lot more with that hard drive than you can the Evo. If you rely, you know. Also, some of the stuff I don't even understand about connecting up with other computers to form one unit, blah, 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 blah. You can do all this stuff with the Pro that you can't do with the Evo. Probably in my case, Evo would be fine because I'm never going to do any of that shit. I'll never utilize the capability of the Pro.
Yeah.
Also, it has VNAND technology, which is proprietary. Whatever, the flash memory helps to overcome limitations of under NAND. Okay, whereas the Evo has just NAND. So it stacks 64 layers vertically over another rather than trying to retrofit itself as a NAND. So there's also advantage in how the memory handles itself.
All right, everybody that's watched stream, thank you. Have a great night, and I'll be back tomorrow. You guys take care.